London's reputation as a financial centre is at stake. Several banks are now under investigation for manipulating LIBOR, the interest rate at which some of the biggest banks borrow money from each other. Members of Parliament wanted to know why the Governor of the Bank of England had ignored apparent warnings that something was wrong with LIBOR. The Governor received a letter expressing concerns several years ago from Timothy Geithner, then at the Federal Reserve in New York.
You had no suspicion until 2 weeks ago.
We have been through
anything had been going wrong in the LIBOR.
No, we've been through all our records. There is no evidence of wrongdoing or reporting of wrongdoing to the bank. And the memo that you referred to from Mr. Geithner was, if you like, a constitution for the way that LIBOR should operate. It already had a set of operations. This was a self-reporting scheme. Any self-reporting scheme has to have a provision about deliberate misreporting. That's not the same as saying that they believe there was deliberate misreporting.
So Mr. King absolves himself of responsibility in London. But over in Washington, the head of the Federal Reserve was giving evidence to the Senate. Could he guarantee to the American people that the LIBOR rate is no longer being manipulated?
I can't give that assurance with full confidence because the British Bankers Association did not adopt most of the suggestions that were made by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. They made a relatively small number of changes. I would like to see additional reforms to the LIBOR process, assuming that LIBOR will continue to be a benchmark for financial contracts.
It's a global scandal. Other big British, American, Japanese, and European banks could be dragged in, and criminal proceedings could follow. Barnaby, Phillips, Al Jazeera, London.